So this next one, we had two imaginary solutions. And so starting off with, we're going to do the same thing we just did. This time our variable is b. So remember, it's opposite b plus or minus the square root of our b squared minus 4ac. And in this case, b squared minus 4ac is a negative 332. All divided by 2 times a. So I need to simplify that square root of 332. So I'm going to pause it now, and y'all are going to go through and y'all are going to simplify it and come back onto the video and we can see it at the next. So when we simplified that, you should have come up with, we had a set of 2's that came out, and the 83, which is, I know, a weird prime number. And as we start dealing with these and we're starting to deal with quadratic formula problems, the primes are not going to stick to those basic ones. That was just when we were introducing square roots. So I recommend checking what the square root of a number is first and see if it is a perfect square. And then that gives you a number to where you know it's not going to be greater than. Because if you take the square root of a number, you know that the factors that make it up are less than that. And so when we simplified this, it came out with 2i on the square root of 83. The other things I went ahead and changed is I changed the 22 from the 2 times 11. Now, if there is not a common factor all the way through, so is there a number that can divide into these numbers all the same? And in this case, the answer is yes. A 2 can divide into every single one of those. And so that's going to simplify, and we're going to get a 1 here, a 4 here. If it cannot divide into all 3 spots, we cannot divide. And so we can only simplify if it can divide into all 3 spots. And in this case, it can. And so we have 4 plus or minus I on the square root of 83 divided by 11. That is one way you might see your solutions written. Another way is if it's in set notation, you'll separate them out usually. So you'll have 4 plus I on the square root of 83 divided by 11, comma, 4 minus I times the square root of 83 divided by 11. So those are your two imaginary solutions. So either one of these will be acceptable unless it asks for it in set notation.